Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My name is Abraham, and of course, we are live on Sauti Plus. Guess what? It is going to be a very beautiful day, and it's a Friday night. Guess what? It is the premiere of Kyaddala, of course, right here at Kingdom Kampala. We are just getting started. Richard Hand, Echo Films, man, Incredible Media, all the media partners around town, NBS on this one as well, and of course, not forgetting Pepsi. We are here for a very beautiful, wonderful beautiful day. So, of course, for you who is still watching at home, guess what? We are here to make your night ecstatic. I know, Richard Hand has made it, only on invite, but you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything as long as you tune to Sauti Plus right here. We are having a fun-filled day. Let me talk to some of the guys that are here today. I'm going to start with this beautiful lady right here. Hey, how are you?
I'm going to tell you.
What's your name?
My name is Leila Nakabila. I'm an actress.
Are you Ugandan?
Yeah, I'm a Ugandan.
What's your name again?
Leila Nakabila.
Nakabira. Oli Muganda, oli Mucholi.
Ndi Muganda.
What are your expectations for ahead of tonight's video premiere?
Of course, what I'm seeing at the red carpet is already something that I expected. Okay, more than even I expect, because it's out of this world. It's so glamorous. Yeah, and I expect to watch a very nice episode of Kyaddala. Because the production house is obviously a big one, and the actors are good, or the crew was good, very professional, and they know what they do. So I expect something really.
Looking at the actors, do you have anybody that inspires you into, maybe you want to act more and more?
Yeah, Eleanor Nabuiso.
Nabuiso.
Yeah, exactly.
She's been in the industry for some time.
Exactly, yeah.
What do you learn from her? Especially the role. I think you've been watching the teasers that Richard Hand released of late.
Yes.
What do you pick?
Quality of work is good, and they used people that have acted before, so they really know what they are doing, and obviously it has to be like one of the best TV series we have.
Did you come alone?
Yeah, I came alone.
So, what message are you carrying home?
To my fans, you really need to watch this because it's coming on NBS very soon. Yeah.
Every Friday, 8 p.m.
Yeah, every Friday. So my fans have to really watch this, and I can't wait to watch it as well. Yeah.
So for someone who is seated at home watching at the moment, this is like the red carpet, black carpet moment. Yeah. Who are you wearing today? You're looking very smart.
I'm wearing Zash Collections. Yeah, it's a friend of mine who is a stylist. Exactly, and she has a very a boutique that has nice clothes. It's a collection, so it has Chanel's, it has Nero Jardin shoes and all that. My shoe is Nero Jardin.
Let's look at her shoe. Oh my goodness.
It's Italian. I got it from Milan, obviously.
We're promoting Ugandan product. That's why the Kyaddala movie was literally shot, like the production, the video shoot. Most of the actors and actresses are also from Uganda. How come you're putting on something, that's from somewhere?
Okay, my husband is more like Italian. He's actually Ghanaian, but he's from Europe, so I also support him as well.
Oh, this is like
take Uganda, like.
So Kwegamba, you are putting in love.
Exactly.
High five. High five. So just one quick one. Okay. What did you do as you were preparing today, just for today?
Just
to come here.
Today, just for today.
What is that one thing that you did today ahead of your coming here?
Wearing black and gold. I've never matched that. Like, I've never worn black and gold, and it was specifically for Kyaddala because, it's the dress code.
Give it up for Kyaddala, yo.
Yeah, Kyaddala.
Have a beautiful night.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see you more. Have fun. I wish to see you more. And I wish you had come with your husband.
He's out of the country.
There's a lot we can learn from, especially those that are in relationship.
Yeah.
Kyaddala theory.
He's with me. I'm an actress, so he will learn more.
Hey, mama.
Exactly.
Your husband is Ghanaian?
I don't know. It's love.
Good luck. Here, ladies and gentlemen, I got my brother. Wait a minute. I thought I was mistaken. Chechiriwa.
That is not very believable. If you call me your brother, you are that high and I'm this low. But I know where you're coming from.
Good to see you, my brother. How are you today?
I'm okay, excited. This is not a day like any other. Yeah, this is the world premiere of something very special that is going to serve a lot of young people and give them some information that, can be a turnaround in their lives.
What is your expectation ahead of tonight's video premiere, especially for the Kyaddala episode?
Okay, I can't. First and foremost, I can't wait to see the audience get amazed at how talented, some Ugandans are. Yeah, I figured I learned that it was a long process picking talents to feature on this wonderful piece of art, and all of them are very, very talented actually. The ones that I know, about the Nigerians that are featuring too, I'm about to find out.
You're one person who was, dressed up. Do you know something called wearing a role in a movie? Like something that suits you, and it's been your day-to-day kind of life, and then it's given to you for you to act it. What do you make of that? Fitting in a role. Most actors who do it so well make it look so easy that people actually think it is an easy thing to do. That's how you end up having a lot of young people wanting to be actors. They don't know how much work is behind the scenes. Yeah. It takes a lot of dedication, commitment, and the desire to be better. Every other project. Well, the longer I keep him here, ladies and gentlemen, the worse it gets for him, because he is doing his job and he's the official MC today. My brother, I can't wait to see you.
Here already.
With whom are you?
I'm co-hosting with Rachel K.
And
the Holy Spirit.
And Richard. I can't wait to see you guys. More and more young people on the show. And of course, it is Saudi Plus. I have my brother right here. He is the youth. He's like the most trending young person we have today.
You know what's up.
Yeah, no, what me say. It didn't come. Let's talk low for like 1 minute and say, come on. For every person from North watching right now. It didn't.
I think my bed though. What live, Jolly TV. Long order that we are live, you guys.
Welcoming MC Olo. Olo, you're part of Richer Hand Uganda and part of NBS as well. What do you learn, especially from the teasers that you've been watching for a couple of days now?
I am just waiting for this thing, man. Like these teasers have been, putting us in suspense. Yeah, the teasers were just putting us in suspense. You see this teaser and you're seeing this actor, and this is the scene in the class, and you'll be like, what? So what is going to happen now in the real movie? In the real series, yeah? So man, it's just been suspense and suspense. We cannot wait, yeah? We cannot wait to see what happens, in this youth's lives in school. Yeah, it's about school, it's about, class. So I want to see what happens, yeah? Because the teasers tell us what is in class, yeah? What is in school. The setting.
Now, looking at the fact that it's young people, being given a message to learn from so that they can make, informed choices. What do you make of especially the actors and the actresses that are in the movie? I'm sure there are those that are new and there are those that have been in the scene for some time. What do you make of all this?
I believe they're extremely talented. And I've seen a couple of them have been part of Richer Hand, and including Anita Fabiola. She was in the Peer Educators Academy, I believe, this year. So that means they know so much about sexual reproductive health, yeah? And these are the same things that the movie is talking about, the same things that the series is talking about, sexual reproductive health. That includes things related to teenage pregnancy, HIV, AIDS, early marriages, yeah? So I believe they're extremely talented and they know what is happening, yeah? They know what is, because they've grown up, so they also know what happens in the schools, yeah. So they're acting reality. Kyaddala, it's real.
It's real. How do you mention Kyaddala in Luo?
Ada.
Definitely. Let's get into it. No. I can't let you go, man. I can't let you go. Whom are you wearing today? Let's get to that, man. Let's get to that. No, first stand around for everybody watching at home, man, to look at you.
Yo, what up?
Whom are you wearing today?
I'm wearing nobody. I'm wearing me. I saw the video in this particular outfit. This, if you look at this, this is from a sofa set. Yeah? It is really creative. It's a piece from a sofa set that matches this, and this is typically, African fabric, yeah? You cannot tell. And then I decided to blend it with some Chinese shoes. No, Chinese is not, that's not
The fake ones.
No. Shunhi ha. The side is Shunhi. This is Shunhi.
Your expectations for them towards Kyaddala video premiere.
You guys just expect crazy moments in class. It is like a flashback. Remember those things you used to do in school?
Them days, huh?
You're going to see them on TV. But it is real, man. It is real, Kyaddala. It is what was happening in school, and it is this, yeah? You are going to watch. So it is just that this one is on TV. The other one, you were doing it real, okay? Yeah.
If you were to sing and perhaps choose a song for everybody that is watching at home, what song would that be for now?
There's this song of Just Steady. Don't let anybody let you down, man. Definitely. Peace out.
Blessing, blessing. And of course, to everybody watching who watches Youth Voice, this is the brain. And
We are going to be live on TV in the morning.
tomorrow early morning, yeah? Tomorrow early morning. I can't wait to see you, my brother. One love. Now, the theme is basically black and gold. That's why you see these ladies are so much in the black and gold moment. Hello, my people.
Hi, how are you doing? Okay, very good.
Hi.
Hi.
So how you doing?
I'm okay, hi.
How old are you?
16.
Give me a high five. Give me a high
My birthday today,
Oh, Kyaddala premiere launch is your birthday.
and I'm 16.
Real.
Yeah, it's true.
Can I stand in the middle? Can I stand in the middle? Yeah. So how are you today?
I'm doing great.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
It's her birthday. My birthday. But I'm doing good.
You're doing good.
Yes.
What is the expected? Why are you here?
Because I believe Kyaddala is something every girl out there, majorly for me, like needs to witness, that needs to understand. I love the concept of the movie in itself. Like it's so educative. Basically, that's why I'm here.
What do you know about Kyaddala?
I know it's real. Yeah, I'm just here to have fun and enjoy the moment.
Kyaddala.
Yes, it is.
Where's the cake though?
Later on.
How do Slay Queens mention Kyaddala? Kyaddala.
Kyaddala.
I hear Slay Queens.
No, I'm not. I try to catch up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just a quick one, yeah. Who are you guys wearing today? Let's get to the fashion bit of it.
Well, I'm wearing Tina Brad. Yes.
Well, how much did it cost?
No, you don't say such.
How much did it cost?
You never say, but if you know Tina Brad, you know she's the best. Like I look this fabulous because I got the piece from her.
How prepared are you for Kyaddala video premiere?
Oh, really prepared. That's the whole point of being here tonight. So I expect a lot. I hope it's really good. I can't wait.
It's the first of its kind, the biggest, the baddest, the most educative video TV drama in Uganda today. Now we're making it worldwide. We're making it world. What do you expect ahead of today's premiere?
I expect to meet celebrities. Yeah. And I expect something good to come out of this whole thing. Yeah.
Something like what?
Something that will blow my mind.
Kyaddala is real, man.
Yeah.
Be ready for anything, man.
I am ready for anything.
Okay. What are some of the actresses and actors in the movie?
Martha Kay.
That you know.
Yeah, Nawiso,
Salvador, yes.
yeah.
I was in the movie as well. Yes, yeah. I was the scary.
I didn't.
I wasn't. I was the scary. The school.
Up in the trailer. Because it's the only thing of what. If you're somewhere in the trailer, then perhaps I saw you. If you're not, yeah, no. I don't think I know.
What do you, as a young person, learn from the entire concept about Kyaddala?
I mean, there are different things to learn from the entire movie. I mean, the father and then the son that he didn't want to pursue his dreams, and then this girl that loves the teacher, or the teacher loves the girl. She doesn't know what to do. So ideally, everything about the movie, the series, is really educative.
Have you ever been in a house and then your parent is pushing you to study so hard, but you are, being, tempted by so many people, there are so many obstacles ahead of you, and you cannot really, you don't want to make it. Yeah. How do you come out of that kind of situation?
What do you mean, and you don't want to make it?
No, you cannot make it. You want to make it, yeah, but you find obstacles, and your parents have the capacity to take you. How do you come out of that kind of situation?
By the way, looking at that particular situation, I would say follow your heart. First of all, you as an individual know what you want. I mean, it can be hard, especially for us young people, to stand your ground and be like, oh, that is what I want to do. I want to grow up and be this, or I want to do this, without your parents' consent or assistance. But if they want to assist you, I mean, if you take the initiative, it will work out.
What are some of the challenges that you, as a young person, so far you've faced in life?
I don't think I've faced a lot.
Like, there are no boys that disturb you?
Boys are there.
Are we challenged?
And the ones that you don't like disturb you a lot.
But innocent. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it does in a way.
Well, Kyaddala, it's real, ladies and gentlemen. We are black and gold tonight for the Kyaddala premiere. We catch up every time. I can't wait to see you guys later on. Have a good night. Have a very beautiful evening. And of course, remember, we are still rolling down at Kingdom Kampala until the hour of 10 p.m. And it's just super exciting right here. I have all my people. I wish my cameraman can give me like a 360. I wish I can get a 360 of whatever is happening here. The black carpet, red carpet moment. The team, the people having some bit of cocktail. Everybody is just minding their business. Everyone is minding their own business. But of course, right here I have one of the people that have been so instrumental in the entire Kyaddala movie. Hello, sir. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Good evening.
Good evening.
What are your expectations ahead of today's video premiere?
Of course, we expect something like branded like to this level. We expect a lot, and we expect for great things.
What did you do? How prepared are you? I mean, this is Kyaddala.
Yes, Kyaddala. Of course, seeing a lot of things come up, especially such stories being told in our own way. It's amazing. And me as an actor, an exhibitor, and also a stakeholder that somehow, somewhere work directly with the film industry. When you see something branded to this level and you've not seen it anywhere, like in our country, it's so amazing and very, very, it puts us to a level of expectation.
Looking at especially the actors and the actresses that have been part of the movie, we have Nigerians, we have Kenyans, we have Ugandans, our own people right here. What do you make of this kind of reunion? Is this something that we should actually start, waiting for towards maybe for the next few movies?
Yeah, of course. As a growing industry, it's a good milestone because even Hollywood does it because they always look out for actors from different countries. If they are good, they will always give them a platform, and that's the best way to collect audience, to put audience together, and exposure for an industry like this one. So for Uganda, this is good for us.
As an actor, if you are given a role that you do not like, what do you do in that kind of scenario?
As an actor, there is always no role that you don't like. Actually, it's not always your choice. It's your talent that decides for you. Yes.
So you can decide to be the bad person in the movie?
You don't decide, the director decides to give you, because the way if you audition for a part, a director will see whether you fit it or you don't. Yes, and if you don't fit that role, the director may be lenient enough to find you another role that you really fit. Yeah.
Looking at specifically Kyaddala, what do you make of this movie, especially the teasers that have been released for the past couple of weeks, and then the social media, especially the hype about it, everything. and what it appeals to. What do you make of all this movie?
One, I would say I'm excited because if the public comes up to support a Ugandan film, it's gold to us. Then the other thing, the storyline, I need to first watch it, but I expect good work because I know Osama being the producer, man, I know his work. He's a good guy. It takes time to build something, and when it comes out, it's good.
What does it take to be a producer of a movie, especially one that has episode one after another?
One, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience and commitment because as a producer, you manage every department in a film. You kind of have to know everything that is happening and everything drops back to you. Financially, a lot of things. So it calls for patience and commitment.
Maybe your last remarks, especially for those that couldn't make it here, but they're home watching us live on Sauti Plus.
One, I'll tell Uganda, please come up, wake up, and then we begin to promote our own. Because it's never too late. This is the right time and this is it. Kyaddala is here, so watch it on NBS and please, everywhere you see a Ugandan film, keep supporting. It is why we can only live. Thank you so much.
Kyaddala in English?
For real.
It's real. Thank you, my brother, so much. And of course, I can't wait to have more and more interviews with so many other people. But of course, we're still rolling bigger and better right here on Sauti Plus. And of course, for you who is still at home, you know what, just invite the whole neighborhood, man. Invite the whole neighborhood because we are just getting bigger and better. The night is still young and just give me another roundup of how people are, celebrating one another. The life down here is really amazing. Kingdom Kampala is the place to be today. And of course, in the comfort of your home, we are going to be live throughout the entire night. We are also live on NBS. Remember that. NBS each and every Friday from 8 p.m. It is going to be Kyaddala. Watch the episodes. Be sure to just catch the episodes, man. Whenever the clocks are Friday evening, this is what you guys are supposed to do. Call family, call the neighbors, get a bottle of Pepsi, put it on the table. As supper gets ready, we are going to be watching Kyaddala each and every single Friday. And of course, it keeps getting bigger and better. It keeps getting bigger and better with coming through. I cannot wait to catch you guys more and more. It is, of course, product of Richer Hand Uganda, Emmanuel Ekubese Films, and of course the partners coming through, NBS Television, Pepsi Uganda, RNA, and of course we are still getting it better and bigger. And of course I have some of the actresses and the actors that have been part of the movies. If we can zoom it into and we see the family of Mr. and Mrs. Nabwiso. They are right here on red carpet with us, and of course it is getting better right now. Yeah, some of the actors and the actresses, Mr. and Mrs. Nabwiso, ladies and gentlemen. If you have been, of course, part of, the movies, Ugandan movies, these two have been so instrumental in building Ugandan talent. Yeah, they have been there in the past movies before, and of course today they keep getting bigger and better. And of course, they have been part of the movies. They act different roles. But something that puts them together is the fact that they are moving together today. But of course, I'm going to be interviewing them in a few. I just want us to have a good night. If you're seated at home and your friends are not yet there, just come through, come together. We're going to be having a good time here. But of course, with the biggest celebrities, I see Salvador Patrick Idringi is parking his car, right? And of course, I also see Humphrey Nabimanya is also already in our midst. And of course, I also see Emmanuel himself, Ekubese, is in the building. And of course, with so many other celebrities, I see our hosts, Rachel Kay, and of course, Richard Tuwanja. He is a comedian, but a man who is very, very instrumental, especially in the movie industry. These guys are so dramatic, man. I don't know what made them not miss out, I don't know what made them miss out this time, but of course, be sure the next episodes, they will also be catching up with us. And of course, I see my brothers from Next Media, NBS Television, I see MC Olo, everybody, I see my team from Mix Up. It's a blessing to have you guys be part of this. I'm going to be catching up. I don't know if I can get closer, my camera team. Can I get closer to the guys? Can I get closer? Can I get closer? Can I get closer? Especially for those who are at home, can I get closer? I want us to watch this, man. I want us to watch this. We're going to be getting closer to these guys, and we be sure that we catch up with them. And right here on Sauti Plus. It is a big night. It's a beautiful night, and I can't wait to be part of this. If you are still on social media, be sure to catch with us right here on our social media platforms, especially on Kyaddala. Go like the page. Sauti Plus, go like the page. You will be updated with everything that we're going to be posting, especially with the Kyaddala movie. Looking beautiful.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm good. Hi.
It's gold and black. What do you make of this?
Wow. I think I've just honored it already. It's honored.
What's your name?
My name is Tatiana.
Tatiana. You have one name. Wow! Are you Ugandan?
Yes, I'm Ugandan. My name is Tatiana Maz.
Man.
Yes.
Still, are you Ugandan?
Yeah, the second name is for my husband.
Yeah, mention it.
Yeah. He says it.
Yes, come on. It's real, man. Good to have you tonight.
Thank you.
What do you expect ahead of tonight's video?
I'm expecting a lot. When this movie was being shot, we used to just hear about it. And then when we saw the advert, when it was coming out, it was extremely nice. I want to see the individual people just by myself. I expect it to be lit.
So basically, after watching the teasers, you are really expectant.
Yes, yes.
For how long have you been following Kyaddala? Especially the teasers.
Kyaddala, the day they put up an advert calling for actors and actresses, I follow Richer Hand, of course. So in hand with Richer Hand. So I started following up, and the trails are nice. It's just, people should just be expecting.
Are there some of the actors and actresses that you really love?
Yeah, I think Salvador. Yeah, I do like him. Yeah, he was.
You drink the big.
And then Emma, the Nigerian.
Oh, Ekubese.
Yes, he's got.
One of the executive directors of the movie.
Oh, then let's. I'm just looking for him. I'm waiting to see when he makes his
entrance.
Man,
yes. These guys are coming in. You know, some of the cars. You can't even see the cars packed around, man.
Yes,
it's really, you know.
It's amazing.
It's a very beautiful night. Just a quick one. You as a woman, what are some of those challenges that you feel should be portrayed in the movie tonight?
The challenges that
women face that you feel should be actually portrayed in the movie tonight?
I think violence, because when you go back to, for example, I'm going to use our motherland, Uganda. Women, we are not believed to go to school, and then when you go back to our homes, our men, even if you graduated, they want you to be home. They want you to just be the woman of the house. You understand what I mean? Even if you have a bachelor's in law, even if you have a bachelor's in what, they want you to be home. Women, against women, to be portrayed, and they show people how it is. Yes.
Definitely. How about especially to the boys, the men? Are they decision makers in whatever women go through?
It depends on the woman. If you empowered, for example, we would make decisions together. But if you're not empowered, like our girls, if we're to go back to the roots, our girls that are not empowered, it's always boys that really take up the...
Well, Kyaddala has it all. Be sure to catch up one of the biggest movie trailers of all time. And of course, the episodes are real. I cannot wait to see. I don't know, what your last remarks, especially to your sister watching the show right now. Your last remarks to everybody watching the show right now.
All right, I want to say, guys, just tune in on NBS. It's been premiered today. It's going to be showing every other day. Please watch this movie. It's amazing. And then for the KCCFC fans, just check it out.
Definitely, have a beautiful night. And of course, we are still getting it. Viewing a couple right now. What's up, my brother?
It's not a couple, we just met here.
So what do you guys make of all this?
It's really glamorous, you know, everything is, you know.
No, like you and her, not a couple, you're working together, you're early black.
We're trying to get along, you know.
Yeah. You guys met here or something?
Yeah, please, we met here.
Aye, my brother,
Kyaddala. It's real, man.
How are you today?
Fine, how are you?
What do you make of tonight's video premiere?
I'm really happy to see you.
You can actually push here. Let's push here. Let's push here. Let's push right here. And of course, what do you make of tonight's premiere?
What?
What do you make of tonight's video premiere? First of its kind.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy to see Ugandan film going on. We are getting exposed. We are getting there. So I'm so happy to be here to see our fellow Ugandans doing it. So I'm so happy.
I think what is more important is they are saying it is a world premiere, not a Ugandan premiere. So, I mean, we can't wait. It feels good being here, yeah? Yeah, we can't wait for the premiere.
Are you an actor? You wish to be?
I have been an actor.
Do you have a relative who...
Not really, but yes, I can act. I can act for sure, I can. Before, so, I mean, nothing strange.
Did you watch the video, the Kyaddala trailer?
No, I haven't. I've not been around, so I just got back and yeah.
Welcome. From where have you been, though?
I've been.
It's a world premiere.
Yeah, it's a world premiere, so I've been away, man.
Welcome back, though. Looking at especially what is happening tonight, the people, the hype created for Kyaddala, what do you expect tonight exactly?
I think I've seen a few events organized by Richer Hand, and I can tell you, you can just expect the best from Richer Hand. These guys, they get the best people to do the best, work. So we can't wait. I'm sure it's a very good, experience we're gonna have tonight. Yeah.
I can't wait to see you guys more. Let me stand in the middle. Since you guys are just friends, no, come this side, come this side, come this side, come this side. So, looking at this kind of craziness, ladies and gentlemen, especially for you who are at home. Now, this one and this one just met, and I'm also just meeting them. So, is it okay if I can take her and we do more interviews? I knew he would say no, but
try your luck.
Thank you so much.
But maybe one last question. Whom are you wearing today? You're looking fabulous.
It's a Grand Corner, level 7, 484. Yeah.
Kwegamba is real.
Yes, it's real. Kyaddala.
Which tribe are you?
I'm a Mutoro.
How do you say Kyaddala in Rutoro? We need to make sure this goes deeper and deeper to everybody in the grassroots.
I grew up from Buganda, so I know a little about my culture, but yeah.
Do you have your botanical name?
No, are you going there? Yeah.
Which one is that?
Atenyi.
Atenyi.
Yes.
Everybody from Bunyoro, be sure to catch Kyaddala each and every Friday at 8 p.m. on NBS television. It is what?
It is.
It's what? It's real, man. It's real.
Yeah, it's real, Kyaddala. It's real, guys. Watch out for this.
Definitely. Thank you so much, guys. Have a beautiful night. And of course, man, everybody coming from all walks of life, different parts of the country. It's amazing to have them right here. And of course, I'm expecting some of the actors and actresses that have been part of the movie, and of course, Kyaddala making it real. And of course, man, being the biggest movie stars in Uganda today, ladies and gentlemen, I have my people right here. And of course, it's a big honor. Okay, what you guys are watching, like, it's real, yeah? It's like super, super real. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great today. How are you today, sir?
I'm great. How you doing?
They're familiar faces, and of course, you guys have been watching them in the Kyaddala movie teasers and trailers. What do you expect ahead of tonight's premiere, sir?
Well, apart from watching the series, I'm expecting to have fun. Have fun watching it, yeah.
Wow. What are your expectations ahead of tonight's movie? Especially you that have been, especially you guys that have been at the peak of its production, the shooting, the production, and everything.
Well, I expect surprise, mostly from the viewers, and I can't wait for post reactions after watching it.
How do you guys feel being in one movie after another, and how different is Kyaddala especially?
I think this is what we do, so moving from one movie to another is what we're supposed to be doing, and that's a great thing when it happens. And what is different about Kyaddala is the kind of message that it is sending out there. Yeah, it is talking to young people. It's addressing the challenges that young people are having, sexual and reproductive health, pregnancy, HIV, and all kind of stuff. And I think it is going to empower young people when it shows the challenges and the possible solutions to these, yeah.
Just a quick one, especially for Mrs. Nawiso, how much fun has it been working with other international movie actors and actresses in the world?
It's been a good experience, and they actually came to Uganda to do this Kyaddala series, and I feel like it's going to be great to put talent out there on the continent as well. Yeah.
Does it mean you guys are also soon traveling to places like Kenya, Nigeria to also be part of the projects that they really do?
Well, if we're invited to be part of them, yes, but we own our own production company here in Abuso Films, and we'll gladly produce something here for the locals. So if they invite us to go to Kenya or Nigeria, yeah, that would be great.
What are you wearing today? Let's get into this.
I am wearing Paul Ashley.
How long has it been, especially for you to, make it fully 100% ready?
It just took me one day with Paul Ashley, and that was it. Yeah.
Have you ever been to heaven?
No, I'm alive.
You mean only dead people go to heaven? What is your message, especially for the Kyaddala? You've been, working with different young people. What is your message, especially to the young people, regarding the roles that you guys played in the movie?
My message to the young people out there is don't live life on the fast lane. Slow down, and study what you're going to have ahead of you so that you can be ready when the opportunity gets to you or when experience gets to you. So don't rush into things or try to get shortcuts in life because everything is quite clear.
Yeah, well, all I can say is they need to watch the series and learn a thing or two. Yeah.
Does Kyaddala really have a target audience only specific for this kind of age group?
I think it is specific to the young people. Yeah, the youths.
Especially on issues to do with sexual reproductive health, like...
Yes. Sexual reproductive health and all these challenges that young people are having in that area. Yeah.
How long did it take you guys to shoot this movie?
Was it a month? It's a series. So I think it was a month.
A month and sleepless nights, the hard work and everything. Wow. To the young people, especially those that have talent, you have a production house, you have a movie house, and where are you guys found? I mean, how can we work together to push our talents ahead?
Our production house is called Nawiso Films, and right now we're located on Semawata Road in Tinda, but our main address is Plot 52 Sunday. And how we can work together to improve the industry is look out on our Facebook pages or Instagram, Nawiso Films, follow us, like us, and look out for auditions. That way you can get a chance to get calls for roles or crew and be part of us.
Rich Hand has been part of the young people for like years, ever since its inception. How different has it been, especially working with Richer Hand, especially in the aspect of changing, creating change in the communities? Yeah, you can, creating change, young people, Richer Hand in one, and inviting you guys to be part of this. How has it been so far? What's the experience in this?
I think it has been a great experience working together. Even as Nawiso Films, when you look at most of the movies that we make, we are trying to change lives of people in our communities. So working with Richer Hand, we feel like the visions are closer. So it's been a great experience.
Well, I can't wait to have you guys more and more as the night goes, and maybe especially to the young girls. What message do you have for the young girls?
The young girls, again, don't live on the fast lane. Take it slow. And whatever you do in life, lift your head up high and have confidence and pride. It's the only way you're going to get through life. Don't come cheap or easy.
Yeah, we heard it, and of course, I thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you guys on Sauti Plus, and of course, we're still getting more and more of the interviews and the red carpet, the black carpet moments. It is getting better and bigger and better and bigger. It is a beautiful night, and of course, allow us to take a very short break, and when we come back, we are going to be having more and more people. But before we go for the break, ladies and gentlemen, allow me have the co-MCs of the night. Allow me have the co-MCs of the night. Oh, before we have the co-MCs of the night, what's up, my brother? You are looking fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like November. In November we do not remove the beards. What do you make of you?
Yeah, no shave in November. Yeah.
No shave November.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
so good to have you on the show, man. Good to have you on the show. We are live on Sauti Plus, and I would love to just have a quick one with you. What do you make? What are your expectations ahead of tonight's video premiere?
My expectations. I expect to be blown away by the story. I really like the visuals I've been seeing on social media, so I'm hoping to get the best of the TV series. I just can't wait to see what these teams came up with. I'm so eager to see this production. Yeah.
Let's get to it. What's your name, though?
Yo, I'm Tizito Samuel Sevier. I'm a filmmaker. I major in producing, directing, and writing. I'm an award-winning writer, director, and producer.
You're a writer, you're a director. What does it take to write a movie, produce it, and sell it to the people?
It takes the whole life to make it. It takes how much is it to make a movie or a series? Depends on what resources you're pulling down to. But yeah, you can go to as high as $10,000, $20,000 and above. Yeah.
That's $1 million plus.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get to it. It's black and gold tonight, and how has it been for you, especially preparing yourself to come for just the video premiere?
Yeah, it was very, very simple. My woman Josephine does the selections for me, so yeah, she's a good selector when it comes to these fashion things. I am just a filmmaker.
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you so much. I can't wait to have you more and more on the show, and it's been a blessing having you, my brother. And of course, allow me have my brothers right here. Right here. Let me have my. Oh, my man. Good to see you again,
my
man.
brother. Same mother, same father.
Same mother, same father, man. But we grew up in different areas. Yes. Brother, come through. How are you today?
Good. How you doing?
Alex. Oh, pleased to see you.
Pleased to meet you.
Has it been here before?
This is his first trip. My first visit. Yeah.
You're welcome to Uganda.
Thank you.
How is the weather so far?
It's beautiful. Beautiful. It's been beautiful. I've really been enjoying Kampala so far. It's my first trip, and it's been going great. Yeah. UG always treats me well.
He's been here like for ages.
Well, he's a local.
Like he's even actually, I'm inquiring more assets for him so that he can, purchase.
Oh, okay. I'm just building my profile right now. Takes a while.
Let's talk about the movie ahead of tonight. What are your expectations? Yeah, especially I'm sure you guys have been watching the trailers, the teasers online, and everything. What do you make of this movie?
Well, what we do know is the team behind it is of the utmost quality. Reach a Hand, incredible media, everyone involved. We couldn't be more excited.
Kyaddala speaks more to the young people, especially on issues to do with their day-to-day life, on sexual reproductive health. Is it the same case where you've been as well?
I mean, absolutely. These are universal storylines that what applies in a place like Kampala and like Uganda, it's unique, but it's also universal to where someone in the U.S. can identify with those sorts of struggles about generation and growth and progressivism. And yeah, so we're really excited to see how they handled all of that.
But brother, first of all, welcome back to Uganda.
It's good to be back.
Have you been to Kampala already? Entusi? You guys have been to Entusi already?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Coming back is the people, is that the vibrance, the energy. It's just infectious, and it just, it's exciting and fun to be here.
Wow. Some of the challenges that Kyaddala is speaking about today, have you so far, during your childhood moment, are there those that you've faced, and how have you addressed them, especially to do with your day-to-day life?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think, like my buddy was saying, these are universal things that, we've all struggled with these hard conversations, and there's this saying by this guy named Tim Ferriss that's the success of your life can be determined by the number of difficult conversations you're willing to have, and so I think showing young people how to go about those conversations and how to kind of give them a roadmap for moving forward is super important.
Are you dating?
I'm
have a woman? Are you dating? Let's get into it.
I don't kiss and tell.
Who are you wearing today? Like looking at the fashion and everything.
Ooh, well,
you're wearing Seth.
I'm wearing Seth. I got my lucky jeans.
Yeah.
Got my Danner boots.
Guys, just look at the shoes, man. These are like literally Ugandan made, but abroad.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Yep, the Danner boots. Let's see, Brooks Brothers sweater and shirt.
Definitely, we're here for the video premiere, and of course, regardless of the fashion, we are here to make you guys, love everything about Kyaddala. Well, we can actually make a pause, make a pause, man. We can make a pause to everybody watching us at home. Be sure that Kyaddala is real. Bless up. It's been a pleasure having you guys again on the show. Yeah, man.
My pleasure. Good to see you.
I'm still with you guys. The night is still young.
Pleasure.
Enjoy your evening, man. Enjoy your evening, my brothers. And of course, it is getting better. Well, guess what? We are still here until the hour of 10 p.m. But of course, let's take a breather, and when we come back, we're going to be having one of the actresses and the actors that have been part of Kyaddala. Right about now, it's a break, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Salty Plus.
Kind of.
Kinda. Okay, what's your lovely name?
My name is Nicole Maimo.
Maimo. What's your lovely name?
Raymond Rushabiro.
Rushabiro. So, in the series, what is your main character?
My role in the series is a Haji. I act as a Haji.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
It's nice.
Research.
The rehearsals were done very well, eh? And what was your character in the Kyaddala series?
Mama Kalunji.
Mama Kalonji. So you're the mother to the stubborn one?
Yes, I am.
Okay, do you have any stubborn one in real life?
Yes, I do.
It was a real character for you?
Yes.
The perfect one. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about how will this help the industry in the film and how will this impact people outside there, because this is all around. They're taking it to Africa, worldwide, yeah? But not forgetting, this is really brought to you by Richard Hand Uganda, yeah? Mr. Richard. Raymond, I want to ask you, what do you think about this series that are going to be premiered tonight?
I think this series, what's the word? Like game changer. Okay. You know, well, we've been doing fine stuff in Uganda from quite some now. It's over 2 decades. Because I would say, like, starting with Ebonies, they had the great series, That's Life Matu, Bibao, those are the pioneers, actually. But as time, went by, other guys were coming up with different series, whatever. But this time around, Kyaddala has a different touch. First of all, we have producers, we have guys coming from Nigeria, we have other artists coming in to join the Ugandan artists. Okay. Which gave it a new face, a new vibe, a new vibe, new hype. Everything's so good.
Okay.
Let me just say, I believe after we've watched this, other guys who are coming up with other series, this is going to be
something they should look
exactly.
They're supposed to copy from it to have a better picture.
Exactly, because it is standard.
It is standard. What do you think about the Kyaddala series?
Still, I would say something similar to what I've said before. Kyaddala, for me, as a parent, opens up my mind more. There are things our children do in school that we don't get to know. Our children can be innocent at home, but then at school there's something else. So Kyaddala is an eye-opener for both parents and even the children. They will know, I believe they will know which route not to take. And it works for everyone, everywhere. It's not just Uganda, not only Africa, it's all over.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mama Kalonji is telling us that what is happening in school is the same thing that happens in all different schools all over the world. Honestly, I believe in those schools they ring a bell, they also ring a bell here. Right, so there's a stubborn kid out there. There's also a stubborn kid in here. There's also an innocent one. So we're supposed to look out for our kids. So, Mr. Raymond, you've been in the game, right?
Yes, I have.
I've watched you since I was young. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
But anyway, I want to ask you a question. From the Kyaddala series that you've been in, yeah? And for the other series that you've been into, yeah? I've seen you around Fun Factory. I've seen you, What is the difference between that side and what we're having tonight?
Well, there is a difference. Of course, first of all, there are different writers, different directors. Everything is different there. But what I would say is, my partner here said, Kyaddala has different information that we like to pass on to the people out there. Unlike other series, like I told you, with That's Life Matu, but That's Life Matu was basically tackling, family issues. Yeah. But Kyaddala has the family issues and still the experience that these kids are going through, the experiences they have in their way back in their schools. So it is, it is fused.
It is fused. Yeah. So it's joining the family with the kids.
With the kids. You're seeing how the parents are relating with the kids at home and even at school. Exactly.
Yeah, that is right.
And we're seeing how these parents are handling these kids at school. Like she said, she has a very stubborn son, child. So we see this lady now coming to the school. How does she handle all these things? something that we didn't have in the other series. The one we had with the Ebonies, that was Bibao. Bibao was basically put in a school. We never go to see the other side of the parents.
So
but here,
basically
handling school life. But here we are seeing the family, the parents, and seeing the children as well, and
So Mr. Raymond is trying to tell us that he is fusing both. Yeah. What happens in the family and what happens in school, because these are different people. The parents don't know what happens in school, so they're trying to take up a position to get into school. Mama Kalunji, tell me, what is that most sparking moment you've had in the Kyaddala series?
I see.
That most one that you say, ha! The day they told me this, it was so amazing.
In Kyaddala, my most amazing moment was when I had to roughen Kalunji up when he had passed out in his room, and I had to roughen him up. It is something that happens to me sometimes at home. So that one kind of brought the emotions and everything within it. And when I met Kalunji on set, I got to know that he's half Tanzanian. I am also half Tanzanian. So
the connection was so easy, yeah?
We even used a bit of Swahili in some of the parts, so it was nice. It flowed very well.
So, my Tanzanian people, you're also covered, yeah? You're also covered. Like, this is Pan-African engagement. We are trying to put everyone all over the world, Nigeria, Tanzania, Uganda, everything all in one package. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyaddala means it's real, yeah? In Luganda, here in Uganda, we say Kyaddala. But in real English, or to translate it for you guys, it's real. Like, it is very real. Like, life in family and life in school is real. So what you guys are about to watch and what we guys are about to watch is real. Yeah? Mr. Raymond, tell me that most sparking moment you had. You're like, oh, this one.
I have a moment I remember. I come to the school and you see, I'm arranging a marriage for my daughter. I want to marry her off to some rich, wealthy man. And then they tell me she's messing up at school. So I'm like, I think this is the only opportunity I have. Let me go fetch her, take her and marry her off. She's wasting a lot of time at school. But reaching at school, I find some young man, Ezi, trying to mess up with my daughter.
So you having another idea for your daughter,
and here she is messing up with some young man who, no offense, but who is not even Ugandan. I can't take, the role that I have. Yeah. That man cannot afford to take a foreigner in his family.
You can't afford to take Hajis.
Yeah, that moment when I met that young man. And so we had to, like we say here in Kampala, we lost it.
You lost it
completely.
Now it's man on man.
Yeah, and being that I have two daughters, somehow it really touched me. Though I wouldn't want to take them that side, but I was feeling, finding my daughter, instead of being at school, she's just messing up with these young men, planning I don't know what.
So you had no option,
I just let it out. It was a great moment for me.
It was a great moment. Because you also have a daughter, so you don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you wish that for your son? No. Because, what Haj is typically saying is he has a daughter that he loves so much. And he has the plans of, there's some man who wants to wed her off, pay the dowry, put her in good life. And there's this, is called what? The young man is called? Ezi. I don't know, we should look for Ezi, and, Ezi should tell us about that moment. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kyaddala. It is real. It is real. This is brought to you by Richer Hand Uganda, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Raymond, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mama Kalunji, nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. Yeah?
Pleasure's all mine.
I'm waiting to see you up there. Yeah?
Exactly.
All right. So tell your friends, tell Mama Baby, we also love her so much.
Yes.
Tell everyone that we love them so much. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hans, and I come from Richer Hand Uganda. And we are going to take a break, and we are going to be right back. See you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Like I told you, it was a short break and we are back. I have so many guests tonight. And guess what? Today, this time around, it's a lady. Hello, how you doing?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm okay. What's your name?
My name is Doreen Minembe.
And Mirambe, what was your character in the Kyaddala series?
My character is still is, not was. Still is.
Okay.
Still is Nancy Betty.
Nance.
The nuns, you know the nurses in school?
Okay.
Those ones where kids go to either sneak and steal medicine or sneak
And sleep over. Sleep over if you don't want class.
They say they are sick, they want to cut prep, they want to see those things. I am the nurse.
You're the handler of everything. So, how are you doing?
I'm great.
How are you finding the evening?
Oh, this is beautiful. At some point, I thought I was in Hollywood. You know the things we see on the E-entertainment?
Because it's Kyaddala, this is real. We are trying to put it real. Like in real action.
It is real.
It is real.
It is so beautiful.
So how are you finding the party so far?
Well, everybody is smart. People are enjoying the evening.
You're so smart as well.
Thank you so much.
So back to the real topic. So while you guys were shooting the Kyaddala series, how was it for you? How was the experience for you?
Well, first of all, from the get-go, from the time when they auditioned, it was beautiful. It was amazing. Everything was planned well. There's something about these people, well, whoever is behind this, they're really so professional and they stick to it. Some people claim to be professional, but they don't stick to it. But they're to the last detail. So the process was smooth. Yeah, we were shooting from a place far from Kampala, but it was smooth. They communicate. They're real.
They're real. It's Kyaddala. Okay. As a nurse, is there any experience that you had and you're like, I had not had this in my life before, but I'm going to engage in this and take it on?
Well, because most African stories are basically what we see every day. It's what we've grown seeing, it's what we know, it's what we read about. So nothing was new. Everything is what I went through when I was in school, what those girls are doing. I might have done it at some point, but I will not say when, I will not tell you. I didn't do it, but...
You know the tricks?
I know the tricks.
Because they're planned in dormitory.
So it is what they do. Even if you find one Panado is missing, and then you know someone is hiding, you know someone stole the Panado.
You know. All right. So, in Kyaddala, what was that moment that you had, and this was your favorite moment that you had in this series?
Today.
Today. Why today?
Today is the premiere. We're going to see what people have been cooking. So today.
What you've been cooking? You've been...
Well, us we baked and then there's someone...
You were spicing. So you need to know, does it taste very well?
Today is my favorite moment.
Today is her favorite moment, ladies and gentlemen. But she was the nurse in the series that we have. This is Kyaddala. Yeah? Those who are seeing us for the first time, Kyaddala may be a Luganda word, but in real English, like to translate it for you, it is called It's Real. Like Kyaddala is, it's real. Yeah? So ladies and gentlemen, we are about to see what you guys have not seen, and you guys are about to experience something that is more beautiful, something that has been put together by different people, because an Englishman says 2 heads are better than one.
Definitely.
Definitely. So I'm here with the nurse, and nurse, allow me to say bye-bye.
Good night. Have a great evening.
So you should also have a great evening.
I am sure I'm going to have one.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into a short break, and we'll be right back. My name is Hans. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I told you it was a short break, yeah? So we're back and I have more guests, and already I'm joined by some other elegant, smartly dressed, beautiful lady. She's going to be telling us her name, her character, and we'll be getting into the conversation very well. Hello, welcome.
Thank you.
What's your lovely name?
My name is Eleanor Nawiso. I'm an actress and producer.
You're a film producer?
Yes.
Let's get into the deep thing. What was your character?
I act as a school busser called Kiza.
Kiza. So in the film production, do you see something different from what has been happening in other movies or in other series?
What would be different about this is not quite different from many other series that I've seen so far, but then for this being a change, it's going to have Kenyans and Nigerians, so I think that's quite different for Ugandans. And it's not only going to be entertaining, but also educative as well. So, yeah.
So in the few years you've been in the industry of movie making, filmmaking, there is something that must be changing the game, yeah? And I believe Kyaddala has a reason to change the game in the movie industry, yeah? From your perspective of view, does this movie or does this series have enough engagement for people to learn from it and people to copy from it? I mean the filmmakers, the film producers, can they also pick a leaf from this, from what is happening?
Well, every film producer we should respect has their wish or dream for what they want to put out. So Kyaddala producers had their dream and wish to put out advocacy for your youth, and then other producers out there also have their dream to put out something. So I don't think we should have we should call it like a learning step for producers out there. Maybe it could be the process of production and maybe what they've used to bring in different actors from Kenya and Nigeria, so making it continental. That should be the lesson producers should learn. Let's get continental, have producers coming from Nigeria or Kenya to come join Uganda and produce something great.
All right, so when we connect, it means we are going global, right? So the movie is going to be played somewhere, because someone's representing from another nation. So from the Kyaddala series, what is your most favorite part that you love?
Wow, I love everything. Literally, I do love everything in the series, and I really can't be the spoiler, so I think people should watch and have their favorite parts as well.
Don't miss out. Don't dare miss out. She says everything is on point, yeah? And give me your last remarks about the Kyaddala series.
My last remarks, well, the fact that Kyaddala is going to be continental, it's got people from Nigeria, from Kenya, then Ugandans as well, and it's got a very great cast. It's going to be really very educative for the youth out there, and I pray and wish everybody out there gets to watch it. School-going children, parents, grandparents, for all age brackets literally, and it's going to be very educative, and I hope the youth out there pick a leaf from it.
The youth out there, you've heard for yourselves, it's going to be educative, yeah? So please find it. It's going to be everywhere, all over YouTube, all over, everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been our lovely Bassa, yeah? Because in the movie, she is our Bassa, so we are addressing her as our Bassa. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short commercial break, and we're going to be coming back. But guess what? It's going to be short, and I'm coming back with more guests. Thank you so much, yeah? Thank you for your time. Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Like I told you, it's a short commercial break. Yeah, don't touch that dial. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. If you're joining us for the first time, we are here and we are premiering Kyaddala series. In English, it is real. Yeah, that's the translation, the right translation for Kyaddala. Kyaddala is a Luganda word that comes from down here in Uganda, and it's going all over the world. And we are saying it's real. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by a man who is going to be telling us what has been going on in the series, what has been going on with his life again, because he's one of the pioneers in the movie industry or in the film production. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the backstage, and we are here to have a great time. What's your name?
I'm Matthew Nabiso. Yeah, an actor, a film producer, and recently started directing films as well.
Congratulations for joining the department. Thank you. Okay, so you were an actor in the movie, right?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
And what was your position, like your character?
My role in Kyaddala is I'm the deputy headmaster, as well as one of the teachers. Yeah.
So of the two, do you own a school? Are you a teacher?
I'm a teacher in the school. I'm the deputy headmaster, so I'm basically an employee in the school. Yeah.
Okay. So we are here to know, like a deputy and a teacher, you find that the different challenges that teachers face that in the deputy side you don't face. Because here in the teacher's role, you're interfacing with the students themselves. Could you have observed that in the series?
Yeah, I think in the series it is pretty much there. Because when you look at this character is Mr. G. Mr. G, the teacher, is teaching very young people, young girls and boys. And he finds himself looking at some of these young girls looking quite pretty and luscious and things like that. And like a human being, he kind of gets carried away with some of these students of his, and he makes moves at them. And yeah, which we are yet to see what happens when that happens. Yeah.
Okay. So the teacher is telling you things are real, yeah? Like a teacher is also interfacing with the students, yeah? And as a deputy, how would you handle that?
In this particular series, of course, in the position of a deputy headmaster, you're the administration, you're supposed to correct this. But of course, the irony is that this deputy, who also happens to be teaching in class, is actually the person that is being faced by some of these challenges. Like his relationship with the students kind of tend to go overboard. So it goes back to now the headmaster to take charge and
come in.
Yeah, and come in and do the needful. Yeah.
Okay. So what in the Kyaddala series, what is that part that is your favorite and you're like, oh my God, I love this part so much?
I think I love the moments of being in class teaching, because first of all, it takes me back to high school. And I remember some of these teachers that we used to interact with, and it brings back lots of memories. And having that whole interaction with the students, very stubborn students, one is from Nigeria, one is from Kenya, others are here, and all that chaos that students make. It was quite interesting to do that kind of role, yeah.
Take me way back in high school. Do you remember when a teacher is trying to have a point that he's trying to address, and we, the backbenchers, are back and they're like, we have another topic that is going around. Let's say we're having a topic around soccer. Like for us, we're like, man, Arsenal was nice. How does that feel? Because someone's not paying attention to you and you're trying to give them the right information.
Yeah, of course, it is always very challenging for the teacher when you're trying to impart information yes, to the students, and they're not paying attention. Because at the end of the day, if in the event that they don't pay attention and they fail the subject, it's actually the school, the headmaster will look at you, the teacher, as not having performed. So you have to do whatever it takes to make sure that actually they pay attention, which is a little bit of a challenge, yeah.
Okay, to the filmmakers, the film producers, the film editors, the film directors, give them one or two words.
I think to all filmmakers, I think what I can say is we need to do good films that are not only entertaining but also have a great message to the people that we are communicating to. Let's not just entertain. Kyaddala is very entertaining, but it's also educating young people and adults as well. So I think we need to look into that direction of being able to make content that is going to transform the lives of people in our communities.
Okay, you have heard that if you're a video director, editor, and you all fall in that category, I believe you're picking a leaf from what our teacher is telling us as the actor in the Kyaddala series. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you too.
For giving us your time.
It was great being here.
A pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still here at the premiere of Kyaddala series. We are going to go into a short commercial break and we'll be right back. Don't touch your dial. My name is Hans. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. One more time, my name is Hans, and I am here at the Kyaddala premiere. Yeah, 2019 is bigger and better. We here in Uganda say it's Kyaddala, and for the right translation for you people out there, it's called It's Real. Yeah, Kyaddala is a local name that comes from Uganda, and we are trying to take it globally, and it's real. Ladies and gentlemen, on the set tonight, I have a beautiful, gorgeous lady who's going to be telling us, you know, how was the premiere, how is she interfacing with the people around, and how was the, you know, these are the people that were cooking for us something that we are going to eat tonight. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, how are you?
What's your lovely name?
My name is Amita Martha Jacobs.
Oh, Jacobs. Jacobs, what was the character you were playing in the series?
I was actually playing, my character was Gloria, a friend, a close friend to Umutoni. Umutoni was one of the main cast, and she was the one who went through so much pain, the rape, the whatsoever, yes.
She's the right person you're supposed to ask. Mutoni?
Yes.
Who is the Mutoni?
Our Mutoni was a girl, beautiful, confident. She knew she was beautiful, and she didn't care whatsoever was with the studies. She knew she was beautiful. She would get away with anything. Yes, that's her.
Okay. So, you as a close friend to Mutoni, what was your take on that? Since you knew Mutoni was this pretty lovely lady that is so on point, she knows that everything is done.
Yeah.
What is your view about that?
It's actually, I should call it entitlement. Most girls, most beautiful girls, shouldn't basically like rely on their beauty or their body or whatsoever. It's called entitlement. Not everything is supposed to go your way, because anything bad can happen in front. Like when life goes on, you do not know what holds for the future. Because Umotoni was a schoolgirl, she should have focused more on her books than knowing she's a beautiful girl. She would get away.
So most of her time wasn't spent on books, yeah?
No, she was not reading. She knew she would pass with the teacher's favor. All that. Yeah.
All right, now Gloria, what was that favorite part that you love in the series?
Yes, with the time we're comforting her when she had been raped and she was pregnant, yes, then I saw the emotions. Like, I wanted to be there for her. Like, I felt like I was feeling I needed to talk to her. Like I would relate. Anyone out there would be going through that. Most students, you do not know.
So this moved from just being a friend and it was into real life, seeing a friend.
A friend going through that whole situation. Yes.
I should, ladies and gentlemen, should watch out for this, yeah? Take time. It's so real, yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say, Gloria, thank you so much, yeah? Thank you for your time. We are going into a break, but before we go into a break, this is brought to you by Richer Hand Uganda. Guess what? I have more guests coming in, so don't touch the dial. Thank you.
Hello there, welcome back to Sauti Plus TV. I'm your girl Hawa Namara, and we're coming live from Kampala Kingdom Kampala here for Kyaddala Premiere Season 1. And with me I'm joined by Helen Lukoma. Helen, how are you?
Very good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Tell us, how is motherhood?
It's a blessing. I don't know. I can't sleep.
Oh.
Anymore. Taking care of my son. Yes.
Nice. So, are you happy to be here? What are you looking forward for?
First of all, I'm very happy to be here because I get to have time off motherhood for like 4 hours. Being here is an amazing thing because I'm an actress and supporting this cause and being part of something that's very educative and beautiful it's a good feeling. Yes.
So what do you think about the curse? You know, there's some issues that were hinted, shown actually in the series. What do you think about, for example, cross-generational sex? What do you have to say about that?
First of all, it's very wrong. It is very wrong, cross-generational sex, because it has very many demerits to it. But us hinting about it, I hope it reaches the people. I hope it goes wide and people get to know about it and they can avoid it. And we can, me as a mother, clearly, it's cross-generational sex. I'll kill a sugar mommy on my son. But I don't know how to term it. But all I know is that I would never want to find my son in such a situation. Yes.
So do you think Uganda is ready? Our parents, African parents, usually they don't show us these things like sex. They don't even want to talk about it until they feel like you're really so old. So now the series is showing us exactly what's going on among the stars. So do you think parents are ready to see that?
Definitely. I think Uganda is changing. I think our generation is changing. I think many things are changing that we have to tell our children from a younger age to learn these things, not to just fall into this stuff and like, oh, mom didn't tell me. I think we are ready. The generation is ready. And I think people are warming up to it, to educate their kids the things the world is full of. And what can I say? We are ready. I am ready. As a mother, I am ready to go.
Ready for them.
I'm ready to educate my son and let him know the world is it's not an easy place, but we can walk around it and we can teach each other and we can learn from each other. And yeah.
So what do you say now, for example, about because there's also pregnancy in the series. There is. So
what's wrong with pregnancy?
What do you think? Do you think they should bring like postina, in dispensaries? Because the sex is happening. This is real.
First of all, they should not be postinas where? In schools or I believe getting pregnant, no, they should not be postinas, because if you put postinas, that means they should do the wrong things. I think as we're educating our children, as our parents educated us, I think we should wait on the sex until you're the right age, you're doing the right things. Education is very important. I am old enough to have a baby and take care of my baby. I went through school, I graduated, so it's no postinas in school, please. Do not do these things.
Abstinence.
No, abstinence is the way.
Abstinence is the way.
And condoms, but condoms are last resort. That is wrong. But what I'm saying.
But the pregnancies are going on, honestly. So we really, people are doing it. It's a subject. Even if we don't talk about it, it's happening.
I think we as parents or we as people who educate the youth who are giving birth should educate these kids about pregnancy, because yes, it will happen, yes, it will go on, but if we educate them from a younger age, and if they do get pregnant, we handle it with care and with I don't know, common sense or magezi, the English, but still it will happen, and I think it's the way of handling it and taking care of it. But please do not get pregnant now, huh? Yeah.
So season 2 is also going to come for Kyaddala. Are you going to, do you want to be part of it as an actress, I mean?
As an actress, definitely. I don't know whose feet I have to clean, but I better be part of this stuff because I will die.
I would love to see you also there,
I'd love to be there. I would definitely love to be there.
Yes, it's been a pleasure having you here. And yeah, we have a good time here, There's entertainment, there's everything.
You too have a good time. Thank you.
I should.
Yes.
Welcome back. So I'm joined by Tonix, Alan Tonix. How are you, Alan?
I'm very fine. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm so happy to be here. What are you looking forward to?
Well, it's good vibes, first of all. I just did my acoustic set. It was exciting. It was nice thing for the people. And the vibe was right. We're meeting and greeting each other. We're networking. And of course, everybody's looking forward to Kyaddala, meeting the stars. The cast is amazing. And it's really exciting, I think, even for the movie industry here. This is stuff that's not been done before, so I think a lot is going to come from this. It's really exciting.
So do you do only music or do you also do some acting?
Well, as a matter of fact, today I've been asked this question so many times. Yeah, but like I said earlier, music, musicians, and the world of film and acting, they cross lens a lot. A lot of times in our music videos, we sort of act, depending on the concept, of course. Yeah, so it's not something that's out of the question. Hey, maybe Kyaddala, the next thing, I should be there.
In season 2?
And they were asking me what part would I play. I didn't want to play a security guard. I was like, my hair won't work for security.
Why do you want to be a security guard?
I want to play something unexpected, which people will be like, okay, what? Okay, yeah.
So there's some issues that are being, shown, tackled in that series. What do you say about, for example, Christian sex?
Well, I think issues like that, you have to look at them not just on the surface. We have to treat, for a long time, maybe we've been trying to treat the symptoms and the signs and not the actual cause of the disease. Because what brings about cross-generational sex? I think many times it's financially motivated, so that trickles down to poverty, and we who are in, the world's largest percentage of poverty-stricken countries and peoples is in Africa. So, and the internet age has created, has brought consumerism to Africa, and people aspire for certain lifestyles they see through Instagram.
Like the peer pressure, you mean?
So now that has caused peer pressure. And we have even bad role models. There are ladies on Instagram who, openly tell people that, it's okay to have those kinds of characters. So I think we have a challenge. because those things are not easy to tackle, like the internet. I mean, how are you going to, so it's a trick. And then poverty, of course, that means you have to tackle things from the grassroots. We have to change what people consider, people's values have sort of evolved with generations, so we have to go back to that. People start to look down on certain things again that they no longer do, Yeah. Yeah, so that compromise, in other words. So that makes it that much harder, to let people know that, this is not how things should be, because everybody's doing it. The people they look up to, social media.
Yeah, but do you appreciate that at least they're now showing it, they're showing parents that these things are going, showing the whole world, like we are now talking about it?
Initiatives like Kyaddala, I think is the way to go, because we can't use conventional ways of just going and telling people, go to church and listen to what they say, listen to your parents. This is, we have to find another approach, and the initiative I think is a good way to go.
Okay, so there is a character called Kalunji, and he's been neglected by his parents. They're so rich, so they just give him everything, they abandon him, so they don't even know that he's depressed. What do you have to say about that? And do you think parents should mind so much about how they raise their kids and everything they put in?
Definitely. It's not a myth. Okay, it's an unspoken truth that we know. A lot of the spoiled kids are rich kids. They have all the money, they have all the what, and less supervision, and what happens when you put a kid with a lot of money and no supervision, and you add on that the things we just talked about, the influences, the internet, the social media, and the trends. What do you expect, So, and of course, rich kids, in quotes, it's probably because their parents are busy. They're never around. They're working hard. They're hustling. They're trying to work, give a future for their kids. But in the end, that future comes down to nothing if, someone's going to be depressed or is going to be in rehab all their life or stuff like that. So parents need to also go back to basics as far as parenting is concerned, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you too. That was Alan Tonix, and yeah, let's go into another celebrity. Bye. All right.
Well, of course, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, my people, my people. It's the Sauti Plus exclusive segment right here for you guys that are still watching right on social media, on our social media platforms, right at home, at school, or anywhere in this world, wherever you guys are. Welcome to the show. It is Sauti Plus, and of course, right here is the Kyaddala mix, Kyaddala exclusively, the video premiere. And of course, right here, I have someone that I've worked with for like years and years. This has been in the music industry. Good to see you, my brother.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
There's that sign out point. What's your name?
Natty Nathan, Vilisa Blossing on TV. Girl!
Hey! Natty, what brings you here today?
Well, I work with Richard Han. I'm a cultural icon, and also I played a part in the movie. So I'm all in support for people to get to know the SRHR and they know about their bodies and what's going on in the world.
Talking about sexual reproductive health, who are you wearing today?
Me, this is just what I felt like was right for the occasion in my closet, so that's what I put on.
Does it appeal to any woman out there that you know, you know?
No, it's a movie premiere, so I felt like I have to look like this, you know.
Good to see you. What are your expectations ahead of tonight's video premiere?
The expectations, I'm just here to have a good time. Yeah, I'm just here to have a good time.
Now, you as an artist, you know, you've sung songs. You've been in the baleke kind of song. You've been into songs that change the mindset of young people to make informed choices in life. What do you think a movie will add into the life of a young person, especially using the media?
Well, first of all, you know, once there's entertainment, at least people can loosen up. They don't feel like they're gonna be judged because nobody's judging. So there's entertainment, but still, somebody can pick a leaf from the characters in the movie, and they know like how best to make their decisions and choices in life, okay? Yeah, even parents will get some things to learn on how to treat their kids and how to talk to them, because this is a millennial generation. You know, people are always connected to the internet. So, yeah, so if you don't take your kids the right path, they might go astray. So this movie is going to teach people a lot of stuff.
Have you been watching the teasers, the trailers? What are your expectations ahead of, even before the movie is premiered?
Well, me, I'm just excited to see myself. I want to see what I did. Like, yeah.
What role did you play?
I played Natty Nathan.
Yeah, he played Natty Nathan. But you as Natty Nathan, what was your basic, change game on the movie?
Basic change game. What do you mean, as an actor? Or?
Yeah, as an actor, and then the role that you really portrayed.
Well, it was easy because they told me to be myself. So yeah.
I know you as a very stubborn guy, like super playful.
Okay, I wasn't that stubborn. I was a bit well behaved, but I just don't want to spoil it for the people. Just watch the movie. You'll tell me what it is.
What does it mean for you to partner, you as a musician, to partner into a movie that is, a world, expected kind of, selling out point?
Well, it's a big step for me, and thank God it formed when I was ready, because I have a stage coach. I have an acting coach, so at least I was rehearsing at National Theatre, so yeah, big up Biaruhanga and Bali.
Does it change your profession, you as an artist?
No, it just adds on, because even before I became an actor, like after Kyaddala, everybody's going to see me as the actor. I was a singer and I was a dancer, and okay, I am a singer, I am a dancer, I'm a producer, I'm a songwriter, so I'm like a triple threat, triple five. I am a five-star entertainer.
Yeah, five-star entertainer, Natty Nathan in the building. I want us to get right through it. Looking at what young people face at the moment, looking at sexual reproductive health issues and challenges, early marriages, teenage pregnancy, do you think we have enough of these challenges portrayed in the Kyaddala movie?
I think what we cover, because it depends on how open somebody's mind is. If your mind is open onto everything, at least you'll get what is enough. We cannot say we have covered 100%, but at least there's a step that comes closer. Once somebody watches the movie and they're open-minded, they will learn something, and they'll go back home and at least think about their lives. That's what matters.
How was the experience? How was it working with international actors? Let's look at Emmanuel Ekubese. Let's look at the Nigerian guys. They're like three Nigerian guys, and then our very own talent, the peer educators that were on the movie, Martha Kay, Anita Fabiola. How was the experience working with these guys?
Well, it was great. It was great. At least I know how they feel, like how they are treated as actors, because it's another level now. It's another level. So I'm excited. I'm glad to be a part of this. So yeah, it was a good thing.
As a celebrity, does it ever make you feel like I am acting with guys that are not celebrities, so I gotta feel cool, there's that cool stuff about you?
Not really. For me, once I'm on the platform with somebody, we are on the same level. Yeah.
Tusoko tuwemo acapella, there is that new project you've just released.
Yeah. Sikuva kuchido, oh, oh. Mama dig it down, oh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for you that is watching at home, it is the exclusive video premiere of Kyaddala. Of course, that will be airing each and every Tuesday, every Friday from 8 p.m. until the hour of 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. And of course, right here on NBS Mix-Up. We are live from Kingdom, Kampala, and it is a very exciting night. I have my co-hosts, that is Hawa, and of course, my brother Hans Entertainment, Hans from Fly UG, right here at Kingdom, Kampala. But we're going to be taking you guys until the hour of 10 p.m., until the time when the video will be premiered. Do not touch your dial, do not touch your remote. I still got my brother Nathan here, right? Nathan, just one last question before I get into the next person right here. What are you wearing tonight?
I'm putting on Gucci and Alexander McQueen. Yeah, that's basically it.
How do you blend Alexander with Gucci? Can you even add Versace on it?
Yeah, as long as I look good in the mirror before I step out.
Good to have you on the show, my brother. We catch up anytime. Blessing. And of course, let's look at the hey! What do you call this?
Alexander McQueen.
Alexander McQueen. This is Gucci McQueen.
Yeah.
And this is Gucci.
Yeah.
And the trouser is Owino?
Trouser, it's not Owino. The logo is behind, but I forgot to check. But it looks.
And the hair?
The hair, Vidiza blue. Big up to Ricky.
Blessing, thank you so much. I can't wait to have you more and more on the show. And of course, allow me to have also my brother right here. You can just come through. We ain't going for a break. But of course, immediately after this, we're going to be having so much more of interviews. And of course, I will be interacting with Hawa and Hans that are actually backstage having highlights with the celebrities. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. How are you today?
Good to see you too.
What are you wearing? Let's start with the hair and everything.
The hair, it's called Sime. That's the design.
And how do you blend the African?
Afro, I'm being dressed by Afro Avenue. This is an inspiration of the sun. So we are light and we try to create rays around us. Yeah.
What are your expectations ahead of before we officially premiere tonight's movie?
Expectation is the audience might be wowed. Well, it will be wowed by the performances of Kyaddala because it's going to be like one of the best African Ugandan TV series that are going to be out for now.
Like the biggest TV series.
Exactly, because we have the biggest cast, I might say. The talent is there. Crew has skill and it has everything. The director was on point. So surely the audience has a lot to expect.
Do we have some of the actors and actresses that inspire you on Kyaddala?
On Kyaddala?
Yeah.
I don't know, but here's the thing. I'm always inspired by good talent, and when I see it in one person, and it's whether we are working with them, it's an inspiration because it drives you to work harder or maybe to, get your game on point, really. They're an inspiration.
What are some of the challenges that you as a young person face looking at the gender you hold?
As a young person, there are pretty much a lot of challenges, I must say.
Unemployment. Girls disturb you.
You can't be talented and unemployed, is it? No, not really. But here's the thing. Like, there's everyone is into this craze of looking for jobs and looking for what to do. But then, if you ask a person who has talent, and they tell you that they don't have what to do, then I don't know if we should call that unemployment. Probably it should have another term, yeah.
How do you feel when you see Ugandan talent coming together to work with Nigerian talent, coming together also to work with Kenyan talent, like Africa, and now we're having a world premiere of a movie that is going to be taking people by storm?
Yes, it's actually an incredible experience. I personally, for instance, when we met Olumide, one of the co-actors we have on set from Nigeria, I was like, hey, you're the guy. My dad knows you and he watches your show. And we watched his show and I was like, now we are here and we're working together. So it was quite an amazing experience, I must say, sharing, because usually the knowledge we have in art is more of the knowledge we share from maybe the people we meet on sets. and yeah, it builds us for better.
Well, did you come alone? Did you come with your boyfriend, girlfriend, ex, sister, relative, or anybody?
I definitely came with a girlfriend.
What message are you carrying? Are you guys carrying home today?
What message? The message is about the show to start with, and what the show talks about is about sexuality, especially in young people. Considering the fact that we are working with Richer Hand, young people for young people, so this is a message full of entertainment, I must say, and it's going to be a roller coaster of entertainment. They are going to enjoy it, but most importantly, they are going to have something to learn and something to go home with in tangible knowledge. For instance, not that we are displaying it forefront to the people, but it's something to learn from entertainment, yeah, and more about sexuality. So we need to watch our lives as the youth, really. You know, I mean, if it's abstaining, let's abstain. If it's go for the other options, but at least at the end of the day, we need to keep safe and keep alive.
Thank you so much, my brother. I can't wait to have you more and more of you on the platform. And of course, I wish you the very best of the night, yeah? God bless you. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, for you who is still at home, man, our partners are definitely NBS, Incredible Media, radio, the RNA somewhere, RNF. RNW, and of course NBS TV, Richer Hand in Uganda, and of course Pepsi Uganda. Allow me to have my brother right here. But before I have him, let's go for a very short break. When we come back, my sister Hawa and of course my brother Hans is going to be taking you guys through until we're here until the hour of 10 p.m. God bless you.
Welcome back from that short break. I'm still Yigal Hawa, and I'm joined by an actor here. He's called Collins. I'll let him tell us about his character in the series. You know, tell us about yourself.
About myself or about the character?
First, tell us about yourself, then you can tell us about the character. Just briefly, about yourself.
Oh, my name is Collins Magezi. I'm a law student at Uganda Christian University in my final year doing law, but talented as an actor, presenter, and different things. So,
how do you balance that too?
I'm so bright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think acting is passion, and then the other is a professional thing, and I do it so well too. So, I'm so excited. So,
how cool.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want, God wanted.
Okay, tell us about your character. His character is Musa.
My character is Musa in the series. Musa is a staunch Muslim from a family of Shamim, who is our daughter, then our mom and dad from a humble family. We base religion as priority. My dad loves religion so much that I adopted to religion because of him. And then my sister is the opposite of me when she goes to school. So that's how we try to see my dad trying to relate the real me to the sister and be like, oh, okay. So that's it. My character is a low-key, humble person.
How fun was it acting that, bringing out Musa to life and to the screen?
Yeah, it was so fun, so exciting. You know, actually, I enjoyed more the food. They gave us food on set, and it was a nice experience spending some time away, just doing what you love.
Tell us about the role. Was it hard to act Musa?
Yeah, it was hard because apparently I remember I had to say some Arabic words. I've never been a Muslim. So I had to bring it to life. I had to say something, like, inshallah, something like that. So it was really hard but interesting so much. So
there's also other issues being highlighted. There's also drug abuse. What do you have to say about drug abuse?
I think drug abuse is so bad, but I think the role is supposed to be played straight from our families. We come from, our parents shape us differently. So I think it depends on how our parents shape us, because when we go to schools, what do we carry with us? If I know my mom told me no to drug abuse, actually me personally, I promised my mom a low degree. I still know that, so I'm really working on it so hard. So like I can't sleep until I deliver it. Pah.
How do students deal with the peer pressure of, your friends are doing drugs, and then you're like, also me, they're like, oh, Colin, why don't you do some drugs? Because now at school, yes, you have the humble brought up, like, upbringing from home, but now you're at school, because we spend most of our time in school in boarding. What do you say about that peer pressure? How do you handle it?
Peer pressure is real. That's number one. It's real. Number two, it can be avoided. That's what.
How?
How you choose the friends you want to be with. And I have very many friends, and they do different things, but I don't adopt to them. You just need to stand your position and know what you really want in future. So if you really want to set a goal so high, you really need to work for it. You don't need to bump into something. So you really need to know the personal determination of what you really want to set. So I think.
So are you having a good time, How long have you been here?
No, like we've been here and we had to be condemned in some place and, brought up here. But feeling so bad, my boys couldn't show up. Shout out to one Ruzi watching. So.
Have you had some cocktails or something to eat, snacks are passing around,
Yeah, I think it's what I'm supposed to do next. It's next on my program. I couldn't miss the snacks and a cocktail. I think it's the best part of the whole event. So.
Okay, we're going to let you go.
I'm humbled. I wish I could stay. I love being here. So, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Who's coming? How long did it take you to dress up?
I started preparing in the morning. But see, I just reached, so man, being a lady, yeah. Yeah, it was a long day for me. I had to go to the salon, I had to do my makeup, I had to pick up my dress. So, yeah, but I'm glad I made it.
How long did it take for your dress to get ready?
3 days.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, she's actually good, but then the tension, you're like, wow, what if it doesn't come out right? Yeah. But
so you ended up coming right now. Are you having fun yet, or you haven't yet started enjoying yourself?
I think the night is still young. I'm going to have a lot of fun, but yeah, the crowd out there is amazing. Like, man.
Nice. For those of you who are just joining us, we're here at Kingdom Kampala at the launch or the premiere of Kyaddala, It's Real. That is a series that we have here produced by Richard Hand and Emmanuel Ikubese. So tell us about your character in the series.
So in the series, I act as Becky. I am Becky Namatovu. So I am this one student who, we have a clique of 4 people. That's me, Martha K, Nodrin, and another Martha. We're a clique in school, but then we're not like the best. We're not really into books. We're the cool kids, but then the stubborn ones you get, and we're not really performing well at school, so we get into this clique. But then I'm like a ride or die friend of Umutoni. Yes, Umutoni is Martha K in the movie. Yeah, so.
Okay, so there's a part where Martha K is like, we are not snitches. What was going on? Tell us. There is no snitching. Who was going to snitch?
Remember. Oh my God, you guys, this movie was shot last year. But I think, I don't think she was telling us. I think she was telling Shamim. If I haven't gotten it wrong, I think she was telling Shamim, because Shamim is the good kid who obeys the rules. She's the clever one. And then at some point, she was getting onto Martha's nerves because she was trying to advise Martha, why don't you settle? Why don't you stop going to Mr. G's office? Something like that. So I think it was something around that. Like she was going to tell maybe the HM. I can't really remember very well, but you guys. Forgive me, I'm sorry.
Let's let her go have those cocktails. The night is still young. Let's let her go. Thank you too. Let's go for our show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back right here on Sauti Plus. The specific page is Kyaddala, and of course, just go down to the Facebook page, like it, click like, follow it. We're going to be keeping you updated with whatever we are doing right here. Live from Kingdom Kampala, of course, it is the world premiere of Kyaddala. And of course, right here I have my brother who's been here for like months and months and months and months, and he is buying assets in Uganda. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Good to have you.
Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm great. Let's get right to it. What's your name?
My name is Olumide Oru, and I play the character Eze in Kyaddala.
Kyaddala.
Yeah.
What's Kyaddala in the local language, the botanical language?
Here?
No, Nigeria.
To be honest, Kyaddala doesn't really have a meaning.
Okay. It's real. How do you translate it into the Nigerian?
You could say, because I'm Yoruba, so you could say Otitoni.
Otitoni. Ladies and gentlemen, Otitoni right here from Kingdom Kampala. Am I right? Yeah. Am I right? Good to have you, my brother. What does it make of you to be on this movie, especially?
Two things. From a career standpoint, it's an amazing leap. Before Kyaddala, I'd never been to Eastern Africa, so because of the show, I got to be in Eastern Africa, Uganda to be precise. I got to work with an amazing cast and amazing crew, so that was good. And from a personal standpoint, I'm just having fun. Everybody here is just so welcome. I'm enjoying my time here.
Talking about the people that you've worked with, I see Anita Fabiola just with us right now, and of course you've worked with girls like Martha Kay, Salvador Idringi. What does it mean working with these brands that we have in the country?
It's a really humbling experience. As I said, everybody here has been really warm, really welcoming, so there was never a case where I felt like we weren't relating properly. Everybody just acted like we've been friends. To be honest, the weather is slightly nicer than Nigeria because Nigeria is hot.
Super hot.
Bro.
But you guys have like buggy stuff. You put on buggy stuff.
That's the thing. We like fashion, but it's hot.
Who are you wearing today?
So basically, this was designed by my friend who he makes a lot of my stuff. His name is Ebi Stone. And I was like, I wanted to go and, just rep Nigeria, Western Nigeria where I'm from. So I was like, let's give them Agbada. Nothing too much, but nothing too little, just in the middle. Something light, as we say.
How do you got Agbada? Agbada. What does it mean?
So basically, it's just this extra top. So it's just a flowing top, and you just fold the shoulders in to show like what you're wearing under. Because I have like another a top shirt and trousers under this top.
Man, this is real, man.
Yeah.
This is Kyaddala.
It's Kyaddala.
Now, getting into what we young people face. I know you're a young person growing up. The trend, the life is quite challenging. What are some of those issues that you really addressed in the movie?
It's issues like just being more conscious about your sexual and behavioral health. Issues like the need for a relationship between parents and their offspring, their kids, rape, just so many things were addressed in Kyaddala. Like, people actually have to watch the series to fully understand what we're trying to communicate.
Well, keep watching the series, ladies and gentlemen, right on NBS each and every Friday, 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. Plus is the place to be for those of you that are still at home, at school, perhaps maybe in the comfort of your bedroom. Yeah, man, it's the place to be. We are live from Kingdom Kampala, and of course, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having a hour with one of the biggest brands we have in the female entertainment and presentation media industry. Anita Fabiola coming up. God bless you. See you in a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Like I told you, we are here backstage at our premiere. Yeah, this is Kyaddala. It's real, and this is brought to you by Richer Hand Uganda. It's putting all this together, but it's doing this to address different issues in life. We are addressing HIV. We are addressing how it impacts on teenage lives, because all over the world, this is the same thing that happens in Uganda, in Kenya, in Rwanda, in South Africa, everywhere, yeah? But I'm joined on a set with this gorgeous, beautiful lady. I don't know if you've heard about her, but I've been told Sabrina is watching, so keep locked on, yeah? Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
What's your lovely name?
Fabiola.
Fabiola. Fabiola, what was your character in this Kyaddala series?
I play Miss Tina, who is a very, very compassionate teacher. Yeah, almost too involved in the lives of her children. Usually teachers are supposed to be very kind and very helpful and very compassionate in a way, but Miss Tina kind of goes overboard, you know. And yeah, all I will say is she's a little bit too involved, because I need you to actually go and watch it. So I won't say much, I won't give out much, but yeah.
So you are too involved in students' lives.
Students, I love my students. I love my students it's almost too much. It's almost
You go beyond?
for a teacher to be that involved with students.
So you are beyond than the normal.
Absolutely.
So, Madam, like, we need to know, like, what was your real name in the series? Like, your real character name? Miss Tina. Miss Tina. Like, to real life, are you a teacher?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so how was it for you to blend into the character of being a teacher?
It wasn't that hard at all, because her characteristics are almost not different from me in real life. She's very kind, she's very compassionate, she's very caring. Yeah, and she's very sensitive. So that is me.
In a nutshell, she says she's so sensitive. But I want to know, Miss Tina, on the Kyaddala series, from the Kyaddala series, what is that thing that you're like, this was my most favorite part in the series?
Well, I won't say, because I need people to actually go and watch it, but I will say the storyline is very, very compelling. It's very relatable, because these are issues that we go through. It doesn't matter young, old, rich, poor. Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Nigeria, we all go through these things, maybe at different stages, but we all go through these things. So for me, the most interesting thing about Kyaddala is the storyline. It's very relatable. It's everyday life.
So since it's everyday life, everyone has the same challenges in life, yeah? So all you have to do is simply watch Kyaddala series. We are premiering them today here down in Uganda at Kingdom Kampala. But guess what? This is all brought to you by Richer Hand, Pepsi, and many more. You are tuned on to Sauti Plus TV, and my name is Hans. I want to say thank you to my guest, Fabiola. Nice to meet you. Yeah, thank you so much. Stay tuned. Don't touch the dial. We'll be right back.
welcome right back here at Sauti Plus TV. I'm joined by Mugisha Morris. I'm going to let him to, tell us about his character, tell us what he has been up to. You've been lost.
Hi, good to see you. I didn't catch your name.
How, Namara, yes.
Nice to meet you, Namara.
Me too.
Yeah. So my name is Morris Mugisha. I play as the rugby coach in Kyaddala, It's Real. And my job is for a coach. Yeah.
How awesome was it playing that?
It was perfect. Mixing and mingling with the different people. Of course, Ugandans, we had like the cream de la cream. Most of the good actors, that grace your screens. The likes of Salvador, Helen Lukoma, Fabiola, Veronica Namanda, and the Nawisos as well. And of course me, yeah. So mingling with those people was a whole lot of fun. It never ever felt like it was work. We just had a
Well, with the Nigerians, how were you so happy, to be joined in to be acting with other people from another country?
In the lead we had Emmanuel Ikwebese. He was the director. I could say he's a very experienced guy. He has his game on, so it was really nice mixing with those guys. There was Tevin from Kenya. Yeah, those guys were amazing, and I would do anything to actually work with them one more time. Yeah, it was a beautiful experience.
So are there any other projects you've been working on the low that we don't know about? Yeah.
First of all, I run an advertising agency. It's called Creative Mogu. It's been running for 6 years, and I'm a photographer as well. Yeah. Then I'm also producing a short film. It's coming soon.
We are waiting. Yes.
For it.
So tell us, there's some issues that are being tackled, like this drug abuse. What do you have to say about that? There's cross-gender sex. There is pregnancy. Okay, tell us about that.
Sorry about that. I didn't tell you a lot. Kyaddala, the way it's tagged, it's real. It's real.
It's happening.
It's happening. These things happen every day. Even right now, as we speak, someone's getting pregnant and they're not ready. They're not prepared. Some girl child is busy getting pregnant. Some guy is doing drugs. Some girl is being raped. There's so many issues to handle. So Kyaddala is customized to actually handle those issues. So whoever is out there, just know Kyaddala is the best.
I feel like it's showing us and showing out the world, showing our parents.
I should say, as much as it is entertaining, it's very educative. Yeah, so I think people should actually tune into NBS and catch the show.
So have you been having fun? Have you had some drinks? Have you had some snacks?
Yeah.
I've been asking everyone this because I want to know if people are having a good time.
I haven't taken a drink, but I'm going to get my drink right away. Yeah.
Okay, so let's let you go, and it's been a pleasure meeting you. Okay, me too. You too. You guys, are you enjoying? It's the premiere of Kyaddala. Come.